Chapter 880. As both of them continued talking, a burning smell suddenly spread throughout the kitchen. Nadaria exclaimed, "Oh no! My stir-fried shrimp!" After that, she hurriedly pushed Trump away and she was blushing as she ran towards the side of the stove. She looked at the pan and she suddenly wailed, "It's over! It's gone! The shrimp is burnt now!" Trump hurriedly reminded her, "Turn off the fire quickly. Otherwise, it'll get even more burnt." Nadaria hurriedly turned off the gas on the stove. The shrimp in the pan was completely burnt at this point. She could only say helplessly, "This is all your fault. The stir-fried shrimp was originally my best dish, but now it is completely destroyed." Trump also felt very guilty and embarrassed. Therefore, he hurriedly said, "Should I go out to buy you another bag of shrimp?" At this time, both Alex and Viley, who were enjoying their tea outside, also smelled the burning smell coming out from the kitchen. Alex subconsciously asked, "Do you think they burnt something?" Viley frowned before he replied, "My mother is a very professional cook. I don't think that something like that would happen while she's cooking." Alex stood up and said, "Viley, why don't you sit down and wait for me for a short while? I'll go in and take a look at what's happening just in case something's wrong." Viley hurriedly replied, "Then I'll come with you too." When Viley was preparing to stand up, Alex quickly stretched out his hand to stop him before he smiled and said, "Please sit down and enjoy your tea. I'll just go and take a quick look by myself." At this time, Alex was wondering whether Viley's mother and his father-in-law were up to no good in the kitchen. If the dish was burnt because they were both doing something intimate and unsightly, then wouldn't it be really embarrassing for them if Viley were to rush in and interrupt them at a time like this? Alex was different. He was not related by blood to either Viley's mother or his father-in-law. Therefore, he would simply be watching a good show. Viley did not know of Alex's intentions and thoughts at all. When he saw that Alex had already walked in the direction of the kitchen by himself, he did not insist on following him anymore. As soon as Alex arrived at the kitchen, he opened the kitchen door before he looked inside. At this time, he saw that the two people were busy tidying up the burnt dish and pan. They were still dressed very neatly and tidily, and it seemed as though there was no action going on between them at all. Alex could not help but feel a little disappointed. He was originally planning to come and watch a good show, but there was no show for him to watch. However, Alex could see that his father-in-law and his first love's faces were flushed red. It felt like they must have some close and intimate contact just now. Alex deliberately pretended to be surprised as he asked, "Dad, Aunt Nadaria, did you burn something? Are both of you all right?" Trump hurriedly replied, "Well, we're fine. Nothing's wrong, everything's fine. We accidentally burned a dish, but Aunt Nadaria and I are dealing with it now. You don't have to worry about anything. How could a dish possibly be burnt when there were two people watching over it?" Alex could not help but think that they must have been up to no good just now. At this time, Trump had a guilty conscience and he said, "Alex, you should just go out and enjoy your tea and conversation with Viley. Aunt Nadaria and I can deal with this on our own."